Today, we can't learn or know everything because there are lots of information around us connected with different spheres. But every day, we're learning something new, trying to find solutions in different cases and getting new experience which make us smarter. In today's video, we're going to talk about information which surrounds us and different methods connected with thinking in other way. Most of educational systems are based on learning of already known and proved facts. It is supposed that if we've learned enough information, we make action part easy and evident. But of course, it's not like that, because except of our knowledge, we need to think about priorities, aftermath and other people who are taking part in what you are doing. And for any other situation, you can't use the same knowledge or templates because they are all different, so your experience in making decisions or in different kinds of situations is also important. When we use our experience in process of making a decision, we can't use our experience immediately, unfortunately. We need to scan all our experience and choose which one we need to use. In the next few minutes, I'll tell you which methods you should use to make this scanning process more useful. There will be two of them: CAF, which means consider all factors, and AAR, aftermath and result. Starting with CAF method, I want to mention that this method is also used for attracting attention, similar to PMI method. In other words, it's an instrument which we use to concretize some aspects. To start your CAF fulfilling, you just need to review factors of your situation that you should actually review. But at the same time, we don't need to estimate them. We need to choose according to your situation all the aspects that you need to detail and make a list. Also, if there is a point music, for example, but you think that you need to look at specific genres like rock or classical, you should write them in the list. Try to train your skills using these examples. Career choice. Planning happy birthday party. Writing a detective story. Choosing a path. Next method is AAR, and it's also very interesting. In this one, we need to think about future, what impact your situation will cause and during which period of time. Exactly in this method, I'll mention only 4 parts. Immediate impact during 1 year, short dated from 1 to 5 years, medium dated from 5 to 20 years, and long dated over 20 years. Using this method, we'll focus on each time frame and understand what aftermath is going to be. It will help us in the future. We'll be ready for overcoming already predicted obstacles. Also, these time frames are not fixed or certain. You may choose them by yourself according to the topic. I think you won't predict what is going to happen to your smartphone over 20 years, so it can be 5 years, for example. To train this ability of choosing time frames, try at these examples. Try to find the best time frames as immediate, short dated, medium dated, and long dated. All school exams are cancelled. Fuel is becoming much more expensive. Life found in space. Marriage can last no longer than 5 years. There is a chance to make an anti-gravity machine. In addition, I want to talk about some other things connected with our topic, like attentive listening or reading. Not everyone can listen to somebody attentive. If you are a good listener, you won't jump the gun. You won't disturb another person and speaker and won't tell your personal opinion. You'll extract as many useful information as you can and even make your own guesses and speculations. As a good reader, you need to understand the meaning of the text and its hints, sometimes stopping if it's not that easy. It's opposite to fast reading because our goal is not to read until the end as fast as we can. Our goal is to understand the meaning and extract useful information for ourselves. There is no actual trick how to make yourself a good reader or listener. It only depends how you're interested in these things. Now I want to talk about logic, way of generating information. We use it when we want to extract information from something we already have. We can also use it when we need an additional info. To use it right, you need to create a situation in your brain and using your logic, extract information from it. But how to get an additional information except of logic? All we have discussed until this moment was connected with information we already have. Now we'll talk about how to get an additional one. There are 3 actual ways to make it, using information sources, questions, and experiments. Let's start with the first one. If you know how to use information sources, it's very good. You need to know where to search and what to use if you're lack of information. We need to do the same as we are solving a problem. We need to know the ways we can add and what the outcome will be. Now, questions. There are 2 types of them, and both are used with lawyers. First type is direct question 1, or yes or no question. When we ask these kind of questions, we know what's our goal. Our thoughts will get only agreement or deny of something. Another type is fishing question. We ask a question when we don't know our goal and we don't know what the answer will be. It is used to understand the situation better, and generating both types of these questions is not that easy as it seems to be. So I have some examples for you to train with. Try to generate 2 direct and 2 fishing questions for each situation. You need to find a new place where you can eat. You need to know what other person likes to do. You need to know how the person got so much money in a year. And finally, experiments. These are the same questions, but we ask them to our reality. We're trying to realize our questions on practice and then make a decision whether they were right or not. Also, I want to mention that negative information is also important because it may save us some time and destroy some variance. To conclude, we need information as we need thinking skills, but information can't replace thinking skills and thinking skills can't replace information. They need to work together and help each other. Today, we have learned lots of new and interesting facts about information and how to get it when we have nothing or already have something. I think it's gonna be useful in your life in future. Hope you liked this video. I was working on this one Lana. As always, press like or dislike button according to your opinion about this video. Subscribe to my channel, it's going to be very supportive for me. And write your questions in the comment section below. Feel free to write me on Instagram if you want to talk or ask something directly. It is written in the description. I think that's it for today. See ya in the nearest future.